All right, guys, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's 500 Club call. I am so excited because we have an amazing guest speaker for last month's qualification. So as you can see on the picture, we've got 15K President's Team member, Jessica Morgan, calling in from WA, and we totally appreciate her time, her knowledge, and, you know, her energy that she's giving us today. So guys, really pay attention. If we've got a little bit of time at the end, we are going to do a little bit of a Q&A, so get some questions ready. So, you know, guys, without further ado, I don't want to take up any more of Jess's time, so let's get this party started. So I'm going to unmute you, Jess, and pass it over to you.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, loud and clear. Over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Caro. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm so excited to be on the call today. I literally just walked in the door after a state S&P meeting. It's so exciting what's happening both in our state and around the country. So much going on. I know you guys and your team are having lots of momentum right now, and you're in great hands with Caroline. You know, you've got an amazing mentor, and these calls I know are awesome. You guys, I don't know if this is your first call or not, but for those that are brand new, congratulations, especially, you know, the first 500 month qualifiers just from September. And, you know, hopefully what I can share with you today will help you to continue on and qualify for, you know, the new promotion with the blender and onto supervisor and beyond. And I know I've also got some existing members and supervisors on the line as well, who have, you know, maintained and requalified to be on this call. So whoever you are and whoever you qualified, congratulations. So guys, you know, it's really my pleasure to just share with you, you know, our story. My husband Gav and I, we've been around Herbalife now for 14 years. I'll share some photos with you first and then a little bit of training. So we got started on the products, as everyone does, in 2002. I was only 20 at the time. And I just, you know what, I was 20 and I used to eat fairly well. I used to run 5Ks 3 times a week, and I thought I was pretty healthy, right? But then, you know, we came across Herbalife, and we actually were sort of looking into the business side of things. That's how I found out about it. There was a flyer in our letterbox, and I came home from work one day and we just said, what's this? You know, nutrition company, and we checked it out, and they said, you got to get on these products. And we were both a bit skeptical, especially Gav. He didn't really believe in supplements. He said, it's all, you know, a load of codswallop. But we got on the program, and our mentor followed us up really well, and we got results. You know, I lost 7 kilos in 8 weeks. I stopped the running just so I could test these products out, and amazing energy shift. I've used the products through 2 pregnancies. We now have a 6 and a 9-year-old. So I've used the products to lose weight. I've used it during pregnancy, after pregnancy. It was great during breastfeeding and to lose the baby weight afterwards. And now we just use the products every day for good health. You know, it's amazing how you feel. Like, I didn't realize how low in energy I was until I got on the products. And, you know, up in the morning before the alarm clock, and at night I was, you know, just, you know, buzzing. I went to work all day, and then I'd come home and I was vacuuming and ironing and doing all this housework. And, you know, Gav was like, is this stuff legal? What's in this stuff, you know? So amazing energy shift. And I love helping people with the products, and I love hearing every day when people feel that energy lift. So guys, we decided right from the beginning that we were going to be on these products for life. And, you know, as you can see there, Gav's lost 10 kilos on the products and used them throughout sports and the gym and all that kind of stuff. He's a massive advocate for our products down at his local gym at the moment. He's got lots of 24 products walking out the door at the moment, so it's really cool. So guys, you know, the products are the foundation, and all I can say is work close with your coach. You need to have an emotional attachment to our products, because they work on everyone. They change lives, and without our products there absolutely is, you know, no business opportunity whatsoever. We need to use the products, not just take them, use the products like our life depends on it, and we will get great results. Our customers will get great results. And we want them to stay on these products for life, not just use it as a diet or whatever. This is a nutrition program that is so easy to, you know, I don't need to, preach to the convert. I know you guys are all, love the products, but this is a passion of mine, and it's the core of all our training. So, the product result, number one, if you're taking notes. So guys, this is just some early photos of us in our first couple of years of business. Our background, by the way, I used to work in a financial planning office, and I started as a receptionist, and I was office manager within a couple of years, and then I was studying to be a financial planner, and that's when Herbalife came along. So I kind of shifted my focus, I guess. And there's Gav. He used to work in insurance, and then he moved over he actually was working for Johnny Walker. So like I'm selling Herbalife and he's selling Johnny Walker. It's quite funny. But, he was able to quit his job about 3.5 years ago and come and join me in the business. I've been doing Herbalife full time now for quite some time, over a decade. And so it's just lovely, to now work together from home. This is our two little ones, Fletch and Molly. They're awesome little kids, and it's just great to spend time with them, quality time. Gav's older boys, Dylan and Luke, they are 23 and 21 years old, and he's got a great relationship with his boys. And, Herbalife's been great to show them, what's possible, in life. Just give me one sec, guys. Hang on. Hey, Gav, the dog's out the front, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
I just saw our little puppy out the front yard, just wandering near the road. So Gav's just going to go and sort that out. Okay, so guys, and I can't forget Rob and Christy. A lot of you guys know these people, amazing people from the Gold Coast. They've been amazing mentors to us over the years, and just did not give up on us when we were struggling. And I'll share that with you shortly. So guys, we got started in 2002. In our third year, we got to the GET team. So not fast, not slow, probably medium. A lot of you guys are doing it faster these days. We've got an amazing marketing plan, enhanced marketing plan, and the tools and the training that's around now. People are doing it, in a year, 18 months. So guys, $7,000 a month, that's a pretty good income, part-time. And we got a bit excited. We bought a couple of properties. We made some bad investment decisions. There was the global economic crisis. Interest rates went up. Our property prices, all the values went down, and we just got into some strife. So I don't know if any of you on the line have ever been in debt. I don't know if any of you on the line are currently going through any financial problems, but all I can say is we've been there. We had to apply for financial hardship. We still had a great Herbalife income, but everything just got out of control. Like I said, just loan repayments, and we even had like a house fire. It was like in 2008 and 2009, we just had all this stuff happen to us. Even personally, we were trying for a baby, and just distractions of life, and the debt really consumed us. So I absolutely understand when people talk to me about being in debt, and we have this amazing vehicle, Herbalife, to help us get out of it. But for about 18 months, we actually got distracted, and we didn't go to the STSs, and we kind of just started to wallow in our own self-pity. And we ended up moving into Gav's parents' beach house rent-free to live there and just catch up on bills. I went and got an extra job. Gav took a promotion that he didn't want just to earn some extra money. And guys, it was a really tough year or two. It really was. And, we never left Herbalife, but we just sort of stopped coming to the events for a while. We were just embarrassed because we were in that financial situation. So, it happens to all of us. We have like this journey called life. Things happen, and it's how we react, right? What's important is how we handle it. And it took us a while to get refocused, but in May 2011, I went to an event, got totally refocused. By the way, in January, we almost didn't requalify. We didn't have enough volume points for the year, but you wouldn't believe it. Gav got a bonus with his work. Like the company he worked for, they were commission based, and they must have sold the most Johnny Walker in the country or something, because in the state of WA, all the reps got a massive bonus, and it was $6 or $7 grand, and it was enough to help us, do our supervisor requalification. We needed stock anyway to eat. It was easier to have cheaper to have shakes than make a meal. But it was a really tough time. Like Gav, we were just talking the other day actually. He used to be so embarrassed at work. Like people would say, oh, Gav would say, I'm going out to grab a coffee, and someone at work would say, oh, can you grab me one? And he didn't have $20 to go on, because there's 5 or 10 people in the office. He couldn't just go get a round of coffees, and he was making his lunch every day to take to work, just stuff like that. So guys, from where we've come from to where we are now, it's just light years difference. And we never forget those tough times where we were just trying to keep our head above water. But guys, 2011, we did requalify, and we went, I went to an event. It's kind of famous now because a couple of president team members and a millionaire team member came out of that event. Rhonda Hart, millionaire team, Joanna Guiane, Scott Conlon from Toowoomba. We were all there on the Gold Coast at the Versace in July, I think it was, 2011. And it was just an amazing event. I won't go into it, but I just got really clear, came back, put a plan in place, and it's just been amazing what's happened. We re-qualified our GET team, and we were president's team within 2 years of that event. In fact, we were 15K president's team 2 years from that event. So I'll just go to the next slide. Sorry, I was just behind there with my slides. But we did make a few changes. Like, we started focusing more on customers and getting people great results, and keeping our customers and helping our members to, build that customer base and be profitable, and not just focus on building a business as far as like build a team, recruit a bunch of people. We've really focused on the basics of the business, which is underneath. Yes, we need to sponsor people, and yes, we need to expand and grow our team and look for leaders. Yes, we need to do all that, but what are the basic fundamentals behind our business? And it's taking these awesome products, these nutrition products, to the world. That's what Mark Hughes wanted. He wanted to take this amazing nutrition program to the marketplace and make a difference in people's lives. So we started to beef up our customer service, and we really started to recognize our customers and new members. And I love this 500 Club and, the active member promotion with the blender. I love all that, because as we've started to do that, we've been able to just build a really rock solid business that just keeps growing and growing and growing. So guys, where we are now, I just sort of showed you where we came from. So where we are now, these are actually a little bit old. My kids are a couple of years older than this now, but they're pretty cute there, hey? We work from home every single day. We get so much time with our kids. We pick them up from school. School is like 3 minutes from our house, so we're home at 3 o'clock. So we get 4 hours with our kids every day, and you can't put a price on that. The area we live in now is lovely. It's beautiful. There's, multi-million-dollar houses all around us, but so many people are not in their homes. Like I'm looking outside right now, and, people are not home. They're in there. They might be earning $1 million a year, right? But they're tied to they're chained to their job or to their business, and they have no lifestyle. So Herbalife is freedom to me. That's what it means, freedom to do what you want, when you want, how you want to. You can even build your business how you want. You've got complete creative control, which I just love, because I like to experiment with new things and all that. And we're very much like that with our team too. We don't stifle our team at all. We love people to go off and have initiative and try new things. So anyway, we love to spend time with our kids after school, before school. We take them on lots of trips with the company and staff. We get to go to their school a lot and be a part of that and help out. If you like parties, Herbalife's the place to be. Honestly, I've never partied like I've partied since I've got into Herbalife. So they're always lots of fun. So for you, I don't know who you are right now listening to this. Some people, have different reasons why they come to our company. But one reason is the social side of it, like the people you can meet and the parties and the recognition that the company gives. It's just on another level. It's kind of like living like a rock star, but without all the negative sides of being a famous rock star. You can work really hard and get to the top in Herbalife and be famous in Herbalife, but then just go back to your normal life and not be famous in the real world. I reckon it's just the best of both worlds. I just love it. So guys, it's for me to when we first signed up, right, as a new member in 2002, I was 20 years old. For me to imagine that we'd be at the Mark Hughes Bonus Awards, we actually got to speak on stage. People ask you for your autograph, ask you for your photo. I think I smiled for about 700 photos. Honestly, it's like a pinch moment. Like, if anyone had told me that when I first signed up, I'd be like, oh, come on, you know. I got to say, though, the thought crossed my mind. I saw people, I saw photos, I was like, oh, maybe, what if? But I didn't really know. But, you know, that's the thing about this business is you don't know where it could take you. Like, you can go, like, this is to quote Mark Hughes. I'm quoting Mark Hughes now. You can go as far as you want to go because that's the way it is in Herbalife. If you want a little bit, you can just do a little bit. If you want to go all the way, you can go all the way. Like, the company will groom you and teach you everything you need to know to grow into the person that you need to be to move up the marketing plan. And you know, this company is so patient. You know, if I was employed, I would have been sacked so many times by now, but you can't be sacked in Herbalife, okay? It's really cool. So you can just, you know, you make mistakes, you learn from it, and the company's there waiting for you for when you're ready to take it to the next level, okay? I'm just showing Gavin dressed up as Justin Bieber. I just think that's hilarious. And the events, you know, the events have really built our business, bringing people to the events to see the big picture. You just can't put a price on it. Like the one we've got coming up in Adelaide in January at the Spectacular. You just got to get to these big events. You just don't know what's on the table, what's there for you unless you go and see, right? And the travel as well, guys. You know, some people they've travelled a lot already before Herbalife. For us, we hadn't travelled at all, and it was a big goal of ours. And we also wanted to travel in style as well, you know, business class, right? So that was a big goal. And, you know, may not be a big deal to other people, but we always used to envy those people, right? When you walk past business class, then you go all the way to the back of the plane. I was like, those bastards. But now people walk past like us like that. So I have to get up and say, you can do it too. It's called Herbalife. See ya, bye. Sorry. So guys, you know, pinch moments. This is us in Hawaii, Paris, New Caledonia, Tasmania, Bali, Paris again. Took the kids to Disneyland. You know, get them enrolled. You know, our kids look at the vacation qualification with us. We cross off each month how much volume we've done, and they can't wait to see their mates, all their Herbie friends. So guys, you know, for 10 years, by the way, we didn't qualify for Herbalife Vacation. Only the last 4 years we've qualified. So, you know, and the reason is we just didn't even go for it. We didn't even print off the flyer. So guys, print the flyer off. Understand the qualification. Does it matter if you don't get there? No. You need to at least understand it and go for it. And then, you know, it might take you 2 years or 3 years to get to one. But if you don't even do that step of printing it off, understanding it, mapping it out and going for it, then you're just completely discounting yourself. And that's what we did for years. This is in South Africa, San Francisco, Zurich. This is all in the last 4 years, guys. Like, our kids are never at school, but it's okay. They're going to be Herbalife distributors, so that's okay. So, guys, you know, and the recognition, like I said, on stage all the time. If you do something, they put you on stage. If you qualify, they put you on stage. Tell us how you did it. So we all learn from each other. And the idea of being on stage when I was a new distributor made me get really nervous, and my legs were jelly and my hands were clammy. First time I told my story at the STS, it was like 20 seconds, and I had taken like 6 months, I think, to get up there, and someone dragged me up there. But it starts with that, and then bit by bit, then someone might ask you to talk on a webinar for like 1 minute, and and they groom you. They really do, bit by bit, baby steps, all the way to you standing on the stage in front of whatever. This one here, this is Bangkok, 20,000 people. It's just like pinch moment, like I said. So guys, like for some of you, this is like, whoa, I'm just showing you the big picture here. That's all I'm doing. I'm showing you what's possible. Some of you might be really happy just earning a couple of $1,000s a month, helping some people with the products, or a couple of $100s a month. But if you really want to do something that is, it transforms your life in many ways, like how we've grown in, not just in the business, like even like our marriage, even how I am with my friends and my family, like the skills you learn in Herbalife, I'm telling you, you can apply it in all areas of life. It's personal growth, and Herbalife is the best personal growth program ever. You can't move up the marketing plan without growing. Okay. So being the brand, I'm just showing you guys some pictures of us. This is what we do. We just use the products like crazy, wear the button, wear the brand, and we talk to people. That is our most famous trained on DMO. Okay. And be yourself, be silly. Gav and I like to be silly. The first couple of years in business, in our business, when we got to the Get team in our third year and everything, when I look back now, I feel like we were kind of trying to be someone else. So please write this in your notes. Don't compare yourself to other people. Be yourself. How do you like to live your life? What are your pastimes? What are your hobbies? What kind of people do you like to hang around? What kind of person are you? You need to know who you are, right? And then build your Herbalife business around that. Don't try to fit into someone else's mold. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself. Just work on being a better version of yourself. You don't need to change yourself, but we can all get better, right? And, for us, there were some little things that we just tweaked to just make sure that the business was simple and fun. And like I said, being silly. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And, that's the fun of it. That's part of life, right? And just quickly, guys, we were in Cancun. Cara, you were there as well. Congrats for qualifying, hun. Business class all the way. Most amazing experience, I got to say, being around Chairman's Club members, President team members. This guy here, Doug Stunt's one of the very first dozen people involved in Herbalife back in 1980, worked with Mark Hughes, just people that we've heard about, got to meet them in person, and hearing from MOJ, just the future of our company. Guys, if you don't know what the STARS promotion is, ask your coach. It's a great promotion. It helps people that are not yet, president team to actually still qualify for the honors and go. It's really, really cool. And they give you special recognition. This is last year's qualifications. I think they're giving out even more incentives this year for the North Carolina event coming up. So awesome recognition, special seating. So look into the STARS experience. Like I said with the vacation, just print it off. At least understand it, okay? And, of course, the HFF night, the Family Foundation. Just awesome, just giving back to the kids. Our mentors, Rob and Christy, so cool to watch them get their bonus. They've been 25 years in the company and just, absolute inspirations for us. And just there with some of the Aussies, it was great to represent, great to dress up as usual. Always fun to dress up. So, guys, your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. So you've got to first say to yourself, okay, if I want all that, I need to change. I need to get better. Like, it's not your mentor's fault, your sideline's fault, your downline's fault, your family's fault, the weather, where you live, the state of the economy. It's none of that, all right? It's how we react to all of that. So, guys, it's a simple business. We use We're Talk and do it over and over. Try to keep the business simple. So many people complicate it. Try not to do that. The magic of our business is its simplicity. The genius of Mark Hughes was his simplicity. And if you watch his trainings, they're not complicated. All right. And if it's simple, how many people will do it? Lots. If it's complicated, how many people will do it? Not many. All right. And how you grow a big team and have a big monthly check is by having lots doing it. So it's got to be simple and it's got to be fun. So, guys, using the products, crazy obvious. We teach our team this. It's a big part of our business. I know you guys are big into Facebook too, people sharing their pics on social media, Instagram, all that, but also live, out and about, using the products when you go out. Some of those pics are a bit old, sorry. Being the brand, even some of these pictures are a bit old. I totally need to update my slides. I need a new PA. He's always playing golf. Being the brand, and, that is a big part of our business, is just easy, fun, simple, free, low cost or free methods, okay? Because then lots of people can do it. So use We're Talk, Facebook. We really teach people how to get referrals. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Shape parties are massive in our team because they're so easy for anyone to do. a lot of you guys are doing some sort of online body transformation or weight loss challenges. They're great, and the face-to-face ones are even better. Road shows, market stalls, home meetings, product trainings. You can do them from home or hire a small hall. And healthy active lifestyle, of course, has been huge. So, guys, there's a menu, and there's many more, but these are just some of the top, most popular methods that we use. And, you know, we just say to people, try them all and just figure out what you love. You know, again, be yourself and do what you love to do. So shake parties, we keep them real simple, few shooter cups, lots of different flavors of shake. And the key ingredient is people. Lots of people, invite like crazy, 40 invitations, hand it out, not on Facebook, but actually print off 40 invitations. And, you know, you should get 10 to 15 people there. And look at, you know, how simple it is. Lots of music, and let people bring their kids and just have that chilled out vibe, you know. That's where all the business gets done in the conversation. So I don't talk for long. It's like 3 minutes, and then we just chuck some music on and we mingle, and people try the products, and you get into conversations. The workouts we do, you know, it's great fun at the park with the kids, keeping it real simple. Again, it's more about the socialization and you know, as Julie Chalmers says, get a shake and a story into someone. That's all we really want to do, you know, and let them meet some people. Home meetings can be really low cost, really simple. Anyone can do it. So, you know, that's what we really focus on is, you know, people duplicating, not all plugging into one thing, but, you know, you go and do it. No, you go and do it. And empowering people. So guys, you know, we talk about the buckets all the time. So just ask yourself, like, which group or which bucket do you fit into? And are you asking your people this, you know? Do you want to get in the best shape of your life? So do they just want to be a consumer? That's option one. Option two is a part-time supplemental income. So a couple of $100 to a couple of $1,000 a month. And then you've got financial independence, which are the serious people who want to build a real business, build a team, and really change their life. And of course, there's other reasons people come to Herbalife, but those are the top three options I think you really need to ask. You really need to know what people want. So ask them, which one are you interested in? Okay? Show everyone everything, Mark Hughes said, and let them do what they want to do. But you've got to show everyone everything, okay? Show them the whole menu, and then they can choose what they want. And treat everyone equal. So we need everyone. We need customers. We need our part-time distributors, and then we need some leaders as well. So guys, how we really have built our team is really just focusing, number one, on the consumer, okay? And naturally and organically, a percentage of our consumers will become active members. And the way they do that is by sharing the products with a few friends and family. Some of those active members will become serious builders. They'll see the bigger picture, see an opportunity to grow a royalty check. Not just make a bit of cash on the side, but actually grow a royalty check, you know, passive income. And then from builder, it's all the way to the president's team. That takes time, it takes years, it takes work, it takes commitment, it takes vision. But there's no reason that, you know, not like every single person on the phone today, on the call today, can be a president team member. I have no doubt of that. You know, I've seen them all get there, all right? So guys, this is a bit like the buckets, just showed a different way. It's just like filling a pipeline. Imagine this orange pipeline. Just keep filling it, right? Lots and lots of customers, and some of them will become active members, some will become builders, and then you'll get your leaders as well. You only need a few leaders, but you need lots and lots of consumers. You know, you need that consumer base underneath. If it's just all leaders, if you've just got people that sign up, and then they just recruit someone, and then that person recruits someone, and that person recruits someone, that's not a sustainable business. We need the consumer base underneath, the foundation. So everyone needs to be looking after their share of consumers. I hope that makes sense. But guys, the ultimate goal is to build a team of supervisors, each looking after their consumer base. And how cool is this? You know, just look at the bottom there. Just, you know, expand your mind for a minute. Because we you know, that income on the bottom right there, we earn in excess of that. And that is not impossible to do. It's just, like I said, it takes time, but you can build a team. You can do that. If you want to build a team, you can do that. If you want to just do a consumer base, you can just do that as well. But I loved seeing this when I first signed up because it showed me what's possible. Oh, I just need to get 2 to get 2 to get 2, and then I'm get team. or 3 to get 3 to get 3, millionaire team. And 5 to get 5 to get 5, that's about 15K presence team, which is about where we're at right now. We're going for 20K. But guys, that's what most people earn in a year, so would it be worth spending a decade of your life learning how to do that? So most people work in a job for 40 years and never earn anywhere near that. So guys, just switching gears, I just want to talk about how to build up your volume. So you guys some of you are new and you've just done your first 500, and you're probably wondering how people do 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. Some people are doing 10,000 volume points a month. You probably are wondering how the heck are they doing that? If you're anything like me, when I signed up, I was like, how are they doing that? Just having a drink of my tea, sorry. So guys, look, it's all about helping a customer achieve their result and then getting into their center of influence. So you need to build trust, you need to build rapport, and you need them to be to not worry that you're going to just try and recruit everyone they know. A lot of people think that, but if you make it clear that all you want to do is help more people with our products, okay? Yes, of course, some of them are going to see our opportunity. They're going to see our awesome income opportunity, but so many people out there need our products. They do. And if they see their friend lose 10 kilos or gain energy, that friend is going to have a bunch of people that you don't know, right? A whole bunch of people that they know. And you need to help them, your customer, to talk to their friends and family and get them on the products as well, okay? That's all we're doing. And just see where it goes. Sometimes it goes 1 deep, 2 deep, 3 deep. So someone refers someone who refers someone else who refers someone else. Suddenly you've got 3 customers in a line, and you can see how it can grow, the volume grows. So you're not doing, when you see these people doing 10,000 points, they're not doing 10,000. They're probably doing maybe 1,000. Maybe they're selling 1,000, but they've got a couple of friends, out of the customers, they've got a bunch of customers, right? And then some of them have got a couple of friends that wanted to get on it, and then that person's got a friend, and that's how it grows, and the volume grows. So, it might be 40 or 50 or 60 orders from the warehouse that are actually making up that 10,000 points, if that makes sense. So that takes time to build this up, but, keep it simple. It's just someone gets a result, who do you know? Okay? And that's why I love this new active member program, because it fits in nicely with what we've kind of been training actually for the last 5 years. Use the product, you get a result, and then share the result. So your job really is just to help your customers share their result with their friends and family, okay? They might want to coach their friends themselves, or they might want your help to coach those people. But I would definitely do it if I was you. Coach their friends, build relationship with their friends, okay? Give awesome follow-up. Make sure they get their result, because that will lead to them referring people as well. So this is what it looks like in month 1. You help 5 to 7 people. And then the second month, we want to keep those people. So what we want to do is really give support to your customers, friends and family, because they may not be very experienced yet. So make those phone calls, like their photos on Facebook, comment, tag them in stuff in the client groups, give them that extra support they need so that they do use our products. Because if someone's on our products 90 days, they're definitely going to get a life-changing result. So we want them to stay on the products, right? And it's amazing, after 2 months, after 3 months, two of those happy customers, so you've got 5 to 7 customers, right? Out of 5 to 7 happy customers, do you think 2 are going to have friends and family that want to know about these products? Probably way more than 2. But if you just have 2 that duplicate this, right, it's amazing what happens, right? So have a look at this. After 3 months, you've actually accumulated 2,500 points, but you didn't do it all. You've done some, but then you've got 2 people as well doing it. It's really, really cool. And then you're a supervisor after 4 months, and you've actually done 5,500 points. But look, everyone is only doing 500. Write that down. Everyone is just doing 500. So, it's not about one person going out there and selling 1,000 packs. It's not like that. It's 5 to 7 customers. Okay. And then who do you know? And then after 90 days, 2 people copy you. And then after 90 days, 2 people copy you. And it's amazing. You can actually be some of you guys may not know what Active World Team is, but Active World Team, you know, if you just follow this plan every month, you can be Active World Team in 9 months, and the company's flying you to another city, and you get an extra $500 bonus check from the company. It's really, really cool. So guys, 500 times 3 plus 2, that's really the plan that we give our people. And it's a great plan for a new member to get to supervisor and beyond, because you're building a team at the same time, okay? Really, really, really cool. This is just a little sheet, Cara. I haven't had a chance to show you this yet. It's just a little sheet that I've done up, and it's just to help people like fill in the names. So some of you guys might remember we used to have a get 20, keep 20, like a customer gauge sheet. And, you know, you can still use that if you want, because you will end up with more than 5 to 7 customers. Trust me, if you follow this program, you'll have, you know, more people than that. But for a brand new member, this is a great little sheet just to fill in their names, okay? And then at the end of 3 months, hopefully 2 people are ready to maybe have a shake party or whatever, because they've lost 10 kilos over 90 days or whatever, and they're feeling amazing, and their friends and family are asking them, you know. It often happens a lot quicker than that, by the way. A lot of you guys know, you know, people often, they give you a referral on day 1 or even within a day or 2 of being on the products. They've got people wanting to know what the heck it is they're using, you know, people at work, people in their home. So this can go a lot faster. Oh, I just wanted to make a point about the consumer spending shift. So for you guys, you know, just understanding, you know, that we have competitors out there, and if you're buying anything from, you know, Coles or any kind of supermarket or pharmacy or whatever, department store, if you're buying stuff that we actually provide, that Herbalife produces, you're actually funding, because they're going to then use the money to market against us, because that's what other brands do, right? They take a percentage of their sales and they create advertising campaigns. And so you really you should buy from your own shop and support the company that's supporting you. And this is a really old order form, but the new one, you'll see, has all the 24 products on it. So guys, just go through, print it off, right? It's in My Herbalife. Print off the current order form, walk around your house and just tick, what are all the things that I could start buying from Herbalife? And imagine if your whole team, one day when you've got a team, when you're brand new, you don't really get this concept yet, but one day if you follow the plan and you do the work, you will have a team. And imagine if you've got 100 members, right? And, you know, as well as the nutrition program, they're all also using the skincare and the hair care. How cool would it be? I mean, that, like, it's an extra 20,000 volume point in your group, which, by the way, gives you about a $3,000 check, something like that. Every month, just because you've trained your team to not just use our nutrition products, but also use all our skincare, hair care, the targeted health products. We've got sports program. So, you know, instead of buying it from someone else. So just have that in your mind. I guess for you right now, it starts with you, right? If you don't have a team yet, that's okay. You got to do it yourself. If you do this first, then anyone that you bring into your team, you teach them this, then you'll definitely have you know, a much higher, you'll have more people in your team using more products, okay? So yeah, just setting some goals before we finish. I know you guys want to do a Q&A. Have you made a list of what you want? So 20 things that you want to, actually this is a great way to split it up. 5 things you want to have, 5 things you want to do, 5 things you want to become, 5 things you want to give. This just helps new people sometimes to set some goals, because not everyone knows how to set goals, and it's kind of scary when you've never really dreamed before, because they don't really teach us to dream in school. Have you noticed? You know, we don't get told how to just, you know, sky's the limit. You know, we don't get taught like that. We get taught, go to school, get good grades, go to university, get a degree and get a job if you want a good job. They don't really talk like this. So this is something that I learned, you know, probably a lot of it's to do with Kim Bromer in Perth here, 3 Diamond, 15K Pres team. He taught us how to set goals. So yeah, try to do that. Sit down tonight if you haven't done it. If you have a partner that you're doing the business with, sit down together. Maybe open a bottle of wine. Okay, turn the TV off, put your phones away, and have a chat and think about your life. Where do you want to be in 5 years, 10 years? Start writing down a list. And if you can get to 20 things, that'd be great, because you really do need to know where you want to be. You do. Because then when you look at the marketing plan, it's kind of easy then to know where you want to end up, because all you need to do is match up your goals with whatever level in the marketing plan is going to provide that for you. So once you know what you want, though, so you got to know how you want to live first. Where do you want to live? Do you want to travel? You know, what kind of things do you want to do? And then once you know, right, you don't have to have it 100% clear, but you have to have an idea. Then you'll be able to work out, okay, well, that's going to cost me such and such per month. So, for example, if you want to quit your job, what kind of money do you need to make from Herbalife to make so that you can quit your job, right? Or if you want to own your house, okay, how much is that going to cost me to pay off my house? Maybe divide it. Maybe you have a 3-year plan. Divide that by 36 months. Okay, I want this much per month to pay off my house. You know, like whatever the goal is, okay? It could be vacation with the family. You might want to buy a new car. You might want to help someone. Something like you might want to put your parents in a nicer house. Whatever your goal is. And then once you know, then you can match it up to a level in the marketing plan. And then you can go to work. Then you know where you're headed, and you can tell your coach, and they will be able to keep you accountable and let you know whether you're on track, whether you're doing enough to get to your goal within reasonable time. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So guys, just wrapping up, you know, most people do too much thinking and planning and talking. Most people do too much of that. So not too much thinking, okay? Think less. Most people complicate stuff. Don't do that. Keep it simple. This business is so simple, and people, it's human nature. They think they need more training than they really do. Real training in Herbalife is on the job. You learn just by going and doing, and that's how you get better, right? But I know people that they read books so much, like they do so much personal development, but they're not actually going out and applying what they're learning in the marketplace. So you've really got to I think 15 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning is enough to get me fired up. Then I go out, right? Some people sit there for hours reading and listening to stuff, but they're not going out and actually implementing what they're learning. That's the best possible personal development. So don't spend too much time on a plan. Know your goal and go out with your coach and learn how to talk to people, how to get people on the products, get them great results, bring them to the events. And that's our business. It's really, really, really simple. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I think that's my last slide. Really, really appreciate you guys listening to me and our story, and I wish you guys all the best. You're in great hands with Caro. This is an amazing team that you guys have got here. And I just want to mention as well, I think your next guest speaker is Louise Hennebury. She's a Get to 500 member on her way to the Millionaire team. She makes like $14,000 a month part-time from home around 3 little kids. They're all under 4 years old. And she's replaced her mining income. She used to work in fly-in, fly-out mining, and now she's home with her kids earning more. It's just an amazing story. She's a great chick. I love her so much. She and her partner Paul have had the most amazing product results. They lost almost 70 kilos between them. And now that's what she does. She helps people get healthy, and she's got an amazing team, and she's going to be able to share with you guys some of her best tips and hints for the business. So guys, you know, don't miss that call, definitely, and qualify whoever you can to get on that call with Luby. So thanks, guys.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Jess. Guys, I think I can speak on behalf of everybody that they're, you know, I can see the comments coming through, absolutely fired up. I can hear the passion coming through your voice, and it's so amazing to hear that even after 14 years. Like you give us that feeling of a brand new, you know, member, which is so, so cool. So guys, we have about 9 minutes left. So does anybody have any, you know, questions that they want to ask in particular? And Jess will do her best to just, you know, give a couple of things. I mean, it really feels like all of our answers were all of our questions were answered. Sorry, there's a massive plane going over. But guys, just put your hand up if you'd like to ask a question to Jess, and we'll go from there. Come on, don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Awesome. Come on in, Shans.
Awesome. Hey guys. Hey Jess. Thank you so much for that call. You've definitely covered like everything, but I guess just from a new member's perspective, what are your kind of top tips with like facing rejection when, you know, a brand new member first gets started?
Yeah, sure, hun. Look, guys, I just got my mum to get on the products properly after 14 years, right? You know, our first month in business, she lost 5 kilos on the Ultimate Pack, and then she just stopped, right? And it was really hard for me because she's like 30 kilos overweight, and none of my family were really interested in the start. So we actually just went out there and did like flyers, put flyers in letterboxes because it was cheap and we had spare time to do it after work, before work. We put pull tabs out, things like that. So, you know, people watch you. That's all I'm going to say. People watch you. So you've got to show them, like, these products work and this business works, and they will come on board. Some will come on board at the start, don't get me wrong. Some people will just be like, I see it, I'm in, you know, and that's fantastic. But if it doesn't happen like that for you, you've got to be strong and forge ahead with or without them and use the stories of other people. You know, you don't need your family and your friends, you don't need their stories. There's millions of other stories of people that have, you know, had results with the products, with the income opportunity. So, you know, you need to find, there's so many people out there that need our help. So you need to find those people, and the ones that initially, you know, do give you that rejection, or they don't understand what you're doing, or even if they make fun of you, which you'll get that. You know, we had that, both Gav and I, in our workplace. But all I can say is, who's laughing now? Seriously. And by the way, when Gavin quit his job, because he promised me, right, that if we hit $10,000 a month, 3 months in a row, he'd quit his job. And it was, you know, 10, then 12,000, then 14,000. This is how fast it grew. 12, then 14, then 16, and then the next month was 17,000. And I was kind of having meltdowns because I had 2 little kids. I had a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. Neither of them were at school yet or anything. And I've got this millionaire team almost getting to president team size business because it was growing so fast. And I was like, you need to help me. And he was only earning $6,000 a month. And so when he quit his job, everyone in his office was, and his dad, even Gavin's dad, you know, old school farmer from the country, he's like, is that really what you're going to do? You're going to be a Herbalife distributor? You know, that's what happened. And anyway, in his office, 2 of his workmates came into his office. They shut the door. They sat down. I think they had like a little intervention with him. Like, what are you doing? You're going to work with your wife? You know? And he just wrote down our last 3 months' income. He didn't say a word. He just wrote it on a Post-it note and slid it across the desk. And they looked at it. And yeah, it was $14,000, $16,000, $17,000, and he was making $6,000, right? And they just looked at him and said, "Yep, fair enough," you know. And since then, it's just grown and grown. And you know, some people came on board after, and others still haven't. And you know what? That's not for us to. Our job is to show everyone, and those that will, and those that won't. But you got to be strong, and you've got to not take it personally, and just do the numbers, guys. Do the numbers.
Jess, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, thank you so much for answering that question.
No worries.
No, that was amazing. Thanks, guys. All right, anybody else? You've got like 10 seconds to put that hand up. Otherwise, we're wrapping up this amazing call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. Thank you so much again, Jess, for your time. I know how incredibly busy you are. So, guys, it's time to, you know, show everybody exactly what you've learned today. Well, not exactly what you've learned, but just, you know, do a bit of post promotion on your team pages. And, you know, get people excited to work towards the 500 Club promotion for this month to qualify for the one with Louise Henneberry. And if Louise has an incredible business in a short amount of time, is in Jess's organization. So you guys can just imagine the amount of gold that we're going to get on next month's call. So, you know, make sure there's lots of that. You know, send Jess messages, post messages on her page as well to thank her for the time that she's taken out. So again, thank you so much, Jess. You're absolutely amazing, inspiring, and for everybody on this call, I know that they would have got so much out of this today. We really appreciate you. All right,
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Jess. Bye, guys.